They tried to bury you, not realizing you were the seed. The storm that was designed to destroy you became the very thing that made you grow. You were never weak. You were being refined. What you survived would have taken most people out long ago. Yet here you are, still standing, still shining, still unbreakable. People look at you now and see strength, but they have no idea of the nights you had to fight just to breathe, just to believe, just to keep going. You're one of the strongest beings walking this earth. Not because life was kind, but because you refused to bow to darkness. You were built different, you were forged in divine fire. Over 99% of people would have crumbled under the pressure you endured. Yet you turned pain into wisdom and heartbreak into higher power. You didn't just survive, you evolved. You healed your own wounds when there was no one left to help you. You pulled yourself from the pit and rose like light breaking through the clouds. You became the blueprint for healing, the manual for survival. You're what divine resilience looks like in human form. People who are broken now can look at your story and know that healing is possible. You've become living proof that God never leaves anyone in the fire without a purpose. You didn't lose your laughter. You didn't lose your kindness. You didn't lose your faith, and that alone makes you a walking miracle. Some people turned bitter after half your battle. You turned better. Some became cold. You became compassionate. That's divine transformation. That's the mark of someone chosen to lead. You've become untouchable now. The same darkness that once tried to devour you now trembles in your presence. You're not who you were before the pain. You're wiser, stronger, and spiritually armored. Every attack that was meant to break you only sharpened your discernment. Every betrayal became your teacher. People sense your power now. Some are inspired, others intimidated, but all can feel that something divine stands behind you. You're no longer fighting for survival. You're walking in purpose. You carry the energy of someone who faced the abyss and came back glowing. You were not chosen to suffer. You were chosen to awaken, to walk through darkness so that you could guide others into light. You didn't just learn how to survive. You learned how to thrive in environments designed to silence your soul. You are now the teacher, the leader, the blueprint. People who are drowning in their pain will look at your calm, your composure, your peace, and they'll find hope. They'll find strength in your story. That's why you had to endure it all. You've become a vessel of divine strength, the kind of person others study without realizing they're learning sacred lessons. You are walking testimony that faith is not blind. It's proven in endurance. You've been through hell and back and still greet the world with a smile. That's spiritual mastery. That's grace in motion. You didn't just defeat darkness, you transformed it into wisdom. You turned every scar into a chapter of divine revelation. You are no longer just surviving life. You are commanding it. Your very existence exposes the lie that pain wins. You are the proof that God's presence is real. You are the light others follow when they can't find their own. And now it's your time to lead. Your time to speak. Your time to shine so brightly that even your past feels proud it didn't destroy you. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, thank you for the divine strength that carried me through every storm. Thank you for transforming pain into purpose and scars into sacred wisdom. Let my resilience be a reflection of your light on this earth. Surround me with peace that cannot be shaken by fear or doubt. Teach me to walk with courage, even when the path is unknown. Strengthen my heart so that I may continue to inspire others through truth and grace. Remove every shadow of bitterness and replace it with compassion and clarity. Let my life continue to serve as living proof of divine protection and guidance. May every word I speak uplift, empower, and heal those who are still in pain. And above all, may I always remain humble, grateful, and aligned with your will. Amen.